Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode in this helpful online series provided to you by Mawi'Art. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at how to register for a Canada Council for the Arts, how to set up your profile, and how to make it so that you're ready to apply for grants and new opportunities that appear on their website. Stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do when applying for a Canada Council of the Arts is go to Google and type in Canada Council for the Arts. As you can see here, I've already done that, and the first link is the one that we're going to go to. So you click on that link, and you end up on their homepage. So you see Canada Council for the Arts homepage. It says Bringing the Arts to Life. They have all these sections at the top: funding, initiatives, commitments, spotlight, research, and about. But the section that we're going to focus on here is when you scroll down, you can see it says register on the portal. So go ahead and click register on the portal. The website is going to ask you if you want to apply and if you have an account. And so you actually can't apply for any of these grants unless you have an account with them. So the first thing that we need to do is go into log in or create an account. So if this is the first time using Canada Council for the Arts website, you'll see on the right hand side here it says create an account. It asks you for a username and email and a password, and then to confirm that password, and then it'll ask you to create your account. So once you do that, go to your email, and then you'll get an email from Canada Council from the Arts. Just confirm it, and then you'll be able to log into their website. It's a pretty straightforward and easy account creation process. So once you've confirmed your account via your email and you're back on the Canada Council website and you sign in, it'll ask you this question that you see here. So mine says, hello Nathan Gaffney, choose the applicant record you want to work with or create a new one. So you would look down, am I an individual, am I part of an organization, or am I part of a group? I'm guessing in most cases it'll be an individual for you guys, so you just go ahead and click on that. Individual, and there we go. So this is kind of like your account summary page, the place that kind of has all the information about you. Okay, so once you're on this page here, it's going to show you kind of your account summary. So what you can do is scroll down and go to account, and this will give you a bunch of information about yourself that you'll need to fill in. So email address, name, last name, citizenship, that sort of thing. And you can save that and continue at the bottom. And then it's going to ask for personal information, which you can all fill out for yourself, and you can continue on. So next up is this voluntary self-ID. So the Canada Council for the Arts encourages you to complete this voluntary self-identification form to help determine whether our programs or services are reaching a diverse range of Canadian artists. So this is something that you have the choice of doing. I'm just going to go ahead and put I do not wish to complete this form and then hit confirm, and you can carry on to your applicant profile. So let's say add a new profile. The information that you submit here will be reviewed by program staff in relation to the profile's criteria. After your eligibility is confirmed, you may use the profile to apply for programs. So you basically have to get yourself approved to apply for programs. So when you scroll down here, it'll ask you the questions for your applicant profile. So you're going to need to fill all of this out in order to progress. So add your applicant profile. Select your applicant type. Well, I'm an individual, so I'm going to leave that as it is. Are you a First Nations, Inuit, or Métis individual, group, or organization? So most of you, it's going to be yes. You're going to go ahead and hit yes on that, just like I am. Do you want the option of applying to the Creating, Knowing, and Sharing program? So if you want to be a part of that program and process, you go ahead and hit yes. So select your profile. Are you an arts or cultural professional, an aspiring artist, a cultural carrier, First Nations, Inuit, or Métis professional artist? I'm going to go ahead and click that last one. In my case, yes, I am. And then it will give you a list of criteria. So to be eligible as First Nations, Inuit, or Métis professional artist, you must be the following. So you want to read through this list and say whether or not you meet this criteria. I do meet this criteria, so I'm going to add that to my profile. Essentially what you're doing is you're building a profile for yourself so that they can go and look at this and then say, okay, this person has this in their profile. So you can see here that after you add a profile for yourself, like I just have under the professional under the professional artist section, you can scroll down to the bottom of the page and it will say My Profiles. And then it shows the profile status that you just created. So for me, First Nations, Inuit, or Métis professional artist. I have just put that onto my profile, and now that's something that they can review. You can add more than one profile here, so you can continue to add them. It says right here, create your applicant profile. You can create more than one applicant profile. So I can go ahead and create another one here if I would like to, which I would, and I think I will put visual arts or media arts. In this case, because a lot of you will probably be visual arts, I'll go ahead and put that. And then it will give you kind of a description as to what they consider a visual artist or what their definition of visual arts is. And then you can hit OK. So you've seen their definition, and now you can confirm whether or not that's what you are. And then you can pick, architect, artist, cultural connector. So artist is great. Artists in the visual arts, as defined by council, maintain a professional practice. So in order to be eligible for this one, you actually must be a professional artist, have produced an independent body of work over the past 2 years following completion of training, and have at least one public presentation of your work in a professional context. So this one is a little bit trickier to get into. You do need some professional experience in order to get this, but if you can't meet the criteria, you go, I do not meet this criteria, and if you do, then you obviously add it to your profile. You can add all the profiles that you are eligible for, and then when you're done that, you can scroll down and just kind of click any of these off as you see fit. At the very bottom, after you've saved your profile or you have your profiles done, you can go to Save and Continue. And then it brings you back to the Account Manager page where it says Submit for validation. The information you submit will be used to verify your eligibility. And it says here in blue, important, submit your applicant profile for validation. You must agree to the declaration statements and then press Submit for Validation button at the bottom of the page. And it can take up to 15 business days in order to be verified. This will also show you where you're missing some information. So you will need to create a profile. You can see here under applicant profile that you also need to have a CV letter, or a resume. This is where you would add it into this section right here, so you can upload a document to add a resume. So if you have one ready, you can go ahead and do that there. I'm not going to put one there just because this is for demonstration only. You would go back to Submit for Validation after your information has all been uploaded. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, agree to the declaration. That's an important part. So this section that says declaration, it has this red star beside it. You'd go to I agree to the statements above. And once you're done, you can save and exit, or you can submit for validation. In order to submit for validation, you must select at least one applicant profile. Okay, so you have to make sure that you click on the profile that you're going to submit for validation, and then you go ahead and then you would hit Submit for Validation. In my case, there are some things that I left out just because this is a demonstration video, but make sure to upload your artist resume and fill out all the personal information that it's asking for. Once your application profile is created and you have all of the criteria there, you can submit for validation, and within 15 business days, you will know if you are eligible to apply for their programs. Once you have registered on the Canada Council for the Arts, you have been verified, you are under their guidelines and rules, an eligible artist to apply for programs. You will have access to all these different types of programs and grants that they offer. So go through the steps of setting up your account. Wait that 15 business days if it takes 15 business days in order to verify your account. And then once that's done, you'll have access to all of the things on their website that they offer for grants. I know that we weren't able to cover all of the grants and programs that Canada Council for the Arts offers just because we have to go through the process of applying for their website in the first place. So that's what this video is kind of about, just focusing on how to set up your account and how to get it verified. I hope it was helpful to you. If you have any more questions, please feel free to email me at communications@mawi'art.org. You can set up a consultation with me for free, or we can talk via email, whatever is easiest for you. So if you do have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.